Ever dreamt of seeing wild horses galloping freely along the beach? Imagine a place where the ocean meets the wilderness, and the only traffic jams involve herds of majestic ponies. Welcome to the enchanting Assateague Island, a hidden gem straddling the Maryland and Virginia coastlines, where nature's untamed beauty takes center stage. Assateague Island, a 37-mile-long barrier island, is a place where history and nature intertwine. Originally connected to Fenwick Island, Assateague was severed by a powerful storm in 1933, creating the inlet that now separates it from Ocean City, Maryland. The island's storied past includes plans for a resort town in the 1950s, which were abandoned after a devastating storm highlighted the island's vulnerability. Instead, Assateague was preserved as a natural haven, becoming a national seashore in 1965. The island's most famous residents, the wild horses, have roamed its beaches for centuries. While local folklore suggests they swam ashore from a shipwrecked Spanish galleon, the more plausible theory is that they are descendants of colonial settlers' horses. These resilient creatures have adapted to the island's harsh conditions, becoming an integral part of its cultural fabric and a symbol of untamed beauty. My first encounter with Assateague's wild horses was nothing short of magical. As the sun rose over the Atlantic, casting a golden glow on the sandy shores, I spotted a band of ponies grazing near the dunes. Their manes fluttered in the breeze, and their presence was both serene and exhilarating. Later, I joined a ranger-led tour where I learned about the island's unique ecosystem and the efforts to preserve its wild inhabitants. The rangers shared stories of the horses' social structures and the challenges they face, painting a vivid picture of life on this windswept island. As I wandered the trails, I felt a deep appreciation for the delicate balance between human presence and natural preservation. Assateague Island offers a plethora of attractions beyond its famous horses. The island is divided into two main areas: the Assateague Island National Seashore, managed by the National Park Service, and the Chincoteague National Wildlife Refuge, overseen by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Each area offers unique opportunities to explore the island's diverse habitats, from sandy beaches to lush marshlands. Assateague Island National Seashore. The National Seashore is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts, with activities ranging from hiking and biking to kayaking and birdwatching. The Life of the Marsh and Life of the Dunes trails provide insight into the island's ecosystems, while the pristine beaches offer a perfect spot for sunbathing and swimming. The Visitor Center, located on the Maryland side, features exhibits on the island's natural history and a film about the wild horses. On the Virginia side, the Chincoteague Refuge is renowned for its birdwatching opportunities, with migratory birds flocking to its marshes and ponds. The Wildlife Loop, a scenic drive or bike ride, offers glimpses of the island's diverse fauna, including the elusive Delmarva Peninsula fox squirrel. The refuge is also home to the iconic Assateague Lighthouse, a historic beacon that has guided mariners since 1867. Assateague Island's wild horses are undoubtedly the star attraction, drawing visitors from around the world. These feral animals, often referred to as ponies due to their smaller stature, are divided into two herds by a fence at the Maryland-Virginia state line. The Maryland herd is managed by the National Park Service, while the Virginia herd is overseen by the Chincoteague Volunteer Fire Company. The Maryland horses roam freely across the national seashore. Their movements dictate. Each July, the ponies are rounded up and swim across the Assateague Channel to Chincoteague Island, where the foals are auctioned off to support the local fire department. This event attracts thousands of spectators. Best time to visit. Spring and fall offer mild weather and fewer crowds, providing ideal conditions for wildlife viewing and outdoor activities. Camping. Campsites on the island are in high demand, so book well in advance. Be prepared for rustic conditions, and remember to secure food and belongings to prevent curious ponies from making off with your snacks. Embark on a journey to this coastal paradise, where the wild truly runs free. Imagine a place where childhood dreams come true, where the air is thick with the sweet scent of waffle cones and the promise of endless flavor combinations. Nestled in the heart of the Green Mountains, this quirky destination has been drawing in ice cream enthusiasts and curious travelers alike for decades. Welcome to Waterbury, Vermont, where a humble gas station renovation sparked a revolution in frozen treats. Vermont's history is steeped in agricultural innovation, from its maple syrup production to its dairy farms. Founded by childhood friends Ben Cohen and Jerry Greenfield in 1978, two childhood friends with a $5 correspondence course in ice cream making embarked on a journey that would forever change the landscape of this quaint New England state. Their vision? To create a business that not only delighted taste buds, but also championed social causes and environmental stewardship. As you approach the factory, you're greeted by rolling pastures and the majestic Worcester Range looming in the distance. The colorful building, adorned with playful cow motifs, stands as a beacon of whimsy in this picturesque setting. But don't let the light-hearted exterior fool you. Inside, a serious commitment to quality and creativity awaits. Now here's a scoop of intrigue. What do a graveyard, a movie theater, and a flavor guru have in common? They're all part of the deliciously entertaining experience that awaits you here. Step into the Cow Over the Moon Theater for a 7-minute movie that unveils the company's humble beginnings and its 3-part mission statement. As you ascend to the mezzanine, you'll get a bird's-eye view of Vermont's finest in action, watching as premium ingredients swirl together to create those famous chunky, funky pints. The tour's pinnacle is undoubtedly the flavor room, where you'll sample the day's featured flavors. But the sweetness doesn't end there. Outside, pay your respects at the Flavor Graveyard, a whimsical tribute to discontinued flavors that have moved on to the Great Waffle Cone in the sky. Did you know that this factory produces a staggering 350,000 pints per day? That's enough to give every resident of Vermont their own pint, with plenty left over for seconds. For the true aficionados, the Scoop Shop offers 30 to 40 flavors, including options for various dietary needs. And don't miss the Gift Shop, where you can snag cool merchandise that aligns with the company's socially responsible mission. You'll find this ice cream paradise at 1281 Waterbury Stowe Road, Waterbury, VT05676. Pro tip: tours fill up quickly, especially in summer. Book your tickets online up to 2 weeks in advance to guarantee your spot. The 30-minute guided tour costs $3 for adults, $2 for seniors, and is free for children 12 and under. So, whether you're a diehard ice cream fan or just passing through Vermont, this factory tour offers a perfect blend of fun, education, and deliciousness. It's more than just a tourist stop. It's a celebration of creativity, social responsibility, and the pure joy of a well-crafted scoop. Consider visiting during the Winter Festival for additional activities and smaller crowds. Combine your trip with visits to nearby attractions like the Cabot Cheese Factory or Vermont Teddy Bear Company for a full day of Vermont exploration. Imagine a place where the most mundane household fixture becomes a canvas for creativity, where one man's obsession transforms into a cultural phenomenon. In the heart of Texas, there's a quirky attraction that's been flushing away preconceptions about art for decades. Welcome to the Colony, where an unexpected treasure trove awaits those brave enough to lift the lid on convention. The Lone Star State has long been a breeding ground for mavericks and visionaries. In the 1970s, a retired master plumber named Barney Smith embarked on a unique artistic journey that would challenge our perceptions of both art and everyday objects. His medium of choice? The humble toilet seat. This unconventional approach to art reflects Texas's spirit of innovation and its ability to find beauty in the most unexpected places. As you approach the museum, housed within the eclectic truck yard, you're greeted by a sea of colorful, repurposed toilet seats adorning every available surface. The space buzzes with an energy that's equal parts whimsical and thought-provoking. Each seat tells a story, a snapshot of history or a personal memory, transformed into a lasting piece of folk art. Now, here's a nugget of intrigue. What do a space shuttle, a dictator's commode, and a 98-year-old plumber have in common? They're all part of this extraordinary collection that's been raising eyebrows and dropping jaws for years. Step inside, and you're immediately enveloped by over 1,400 toilet seats, each a unique work of art. Barney's creations cover an astonishing range of topics, from historical events to pop culture icons. you'll find seats commemorating the Challenger Space Shuttle disaster, complete with a piece of the actual shuttle. Another pays tribute to Saddam Hussein's fall, featuring a fragment from the dictator's own toilet. But it's not all serious history. Barney's whimsical side shines through in seats dedicated to Barbie and Ken, the Miss America pageant, and even his own 60th wedding anniversary trip to Branson. The diversity is staggering, from tributes to Vietnam vets to musings on cosmetic dentistry and CB radio. Did you know that Barney created these masterpieces well into his 90s? In fact, he was 98 when the museum moved to its current location, cutting the ribbon himself just days before he passed away. His parting words reflect the heart of his mission. I'd like to be remembered for how a person could save a lot of stuff that is being destroyed, showing that it's worth something. The museum continues to grow, with new artists contributing their own toilet seat creations. There's even a rumor that Matthew McConaughey might be sending in his own artistic contribution. Talk about a star-studded seat. You'll find this porcelain paradise at the Truck Yard, 5959 Grove Lane, The Colony, Texas, 75056. Pro tip: the museum is free to visit during Truck Yard's business hours. Combine your visit with lunch or dinner at the food trucks for a full Texan experience. And don't forget to look up. Local artists have added their touch to the ceiling too. So whether you're an art enthusiast, a lover of quirky attractions, or just someone looking for a unique story to tell, Barney Smith's Toilet Seat Art Museum offers a truly unforgettable experience. It's more than just a novelty. It's a testament to human creativity and the power of seeing beauty in the everyday. Come lift the lid on this hidden gem and flush away your preconceptions about art.